What's this experience like for you?
It was crazy. I mean, it's one thing to picture a house of 20,000 and playing in front of it, but it's another thing to actually experience it. And that first time when getting introduced in front of the crowd, it's an experience that's something you dream about. And I got goosebumps up there, and it was breathtaking, honestly.
You've been here for a couple months. How has that kind of been for you, and how are you kind of acclimating yourself?
It's great. It's great. The guys are I fit in really well with them, and I think on the court I fit in perfectly to what we're trying to accomplish and try and win ball games. So,
how does this experience compare to you coming in as a freshman to college and trying to make that transition, and you being a veteran player in a new environment?
Yeah, I think it's something I can pass on to a lot of these young guys to experience the grind of the preseason. It's a long couple months getting in preparation for November, because we gotta put a lot of work in now to become better as a team. So just telling these guys to bring it every day and getting each other better is what it's about right now.
What stands out from what UNC does in the preseason compared to what you experienced before? Things that are different or unique or harder?
The pace of play we play at is highly regarded here in terms of running. So we get after it in practice. Every drill we do is full speed up and down, and we condition a lot in the off season. So that was a little bit of an adjustment, but definitely feel like I'm in good shape now, and we can play fast. That's the way we want to do it. So,
where do you see yourself fitting in on the team in terms of position and what you can produce?
Yeah, I mean, they want me to play both the 3 and the small ball 4. They think I create mismatch problems at the 4 with my ability to space the floor, but also at the 3, the way I can shoot it, rebound, pass it, score, is something they're looking for me to bring. And with my experience and the production I've done in my past 3 years, I think I'm going to add a lot to this team in those 2 areas.
How have the guys that were here embraced you, and any of the guys that were already here maybe you've gotten pretty close with?
Yeah, the guys have been great. Like I said, at the end of the day, all we want to do is win. So this group's really special. We got no egos, and we're going to do whatever it takes to help us win a national championship.
Did you have some kind of a hand or wrist injury last year?
Yeah, so unfortunately last July, I was coming off a really good sophomore season, and I broke my right wrist and was out for about 3 months, right up until the season. Came into my junior season with no practice, and probably should have sat out a little bit, to be honest, because then I started pretty slow in terms of, I mean, your shooting's all rhythm, and to take 3 months, ask any good shooter, take 3 months off without shooting, it's really hard. So I think that's why I get a lot of questions about that, why my percentages were down last year. But I mean, you can ask anyone on the team. I can shoot the ball, so I think you'll see more of my sophomore numbers in terms of my three-point shooting ability. So
what was the maybe a percentage breakdown? How often you played 3 and 4 at William & Mary?
Actually, at William & Mary, my last 2 years, I started at the 4, but we played 4 guards. But I guess I was the de facto 4 because I was the second tallest guy on the team. So I have experience in terms of guarding the 4. I know I'm not the biggest guy, especially in the ACC level, but coaches talked about, when I'm at the 4, it's a two-way street. I might be undersized, but it's going to be tough for ACC 4s to chase me around the perimeter. And with the way I rebounded, I averaged 9 rebounds a game last year. And my athleticism, that makes up a little bit for me being a little undersized. And when he's talked about we can do some things on defense when I'm at the 4 in terms of helping me down to the post, but we really think it creates a mismatch on offense as well. So,
what stands out from the 4 freshmen? A couple notes on those guys.
I just think their willingness to win, do whatever it takes, put their egos aside, and just their camaraderie. Like, they fit in really well with us off the court. All 4 of them are working really hard. I know Anthony and Jeremiah haven't been 100% on the court with us right now, but we see those 2 working like crazy off the court, and then Cole and Armando bring a lot in terms of talent and work ethic every day.
Is there a wow factor with Cole?
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get with him. It's really fun to play with an electric point guard like that. I think people don't give him enough credit for how great of a passer he is as well. He can obviously light it up, and is super athletic. But I mean, he'll find guys, and I think he's going to have a phenomenal year for us.
You might have answered this already, but how has it been kind of blending in as a grad transfer as well between the 2?
Yeah, it's been really nice. I think having Christian as well is nice, and 4 other freshmen. So we basically have almost half a new team, and the guys have welcomed me with open arms. So it's been good. It's been great so far.